up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on today's video, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and if you want to have me hop on the panel, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email address, and follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV is the Twitter handle. That's at KOBoxing86TV. But without further ado, let's get it popping, bro. We got another fight prediction, man. We got another fight prediction. We're getting started on the DAZN card, man. We're gonna do the a big fight from it. We're gonna do the co-main event. Then we're gonna do the main event, man. We're gonna do the main event. And this one we got Kieron Conway versus James Metcalf, man. We got Kieron Conway versus James Metcalf, bro. This one gonna be a pretty good fight, bro. This one gonna be a pretty big fight. The DAZN card on a regular week will get more attention because it is a very good card, but on Wilder Fury 3 week, with all the big fighters and big fights they got going on, that card is the best card in years. So this one's going under the radar. But I know a lot of y'all, you know, y'all love boxing. So y'all gonna be checking for this, and this is what y'all used to. So I got y'all, bro. I got y'all. Kieron Conway versus James Metcalf. Tale of the tape. Hold up. Live show, bro. I be forgetting to tell y'all. And I know you should know by now, but you might be new watching this video. I go live every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then I got a co-host show with the singing OG, KQKC Boxing Network. Go subscribe to them. Fire content. KQKC space Boxing space Network. Go subscribe to them, bro. Go subscribe to them. We do our co-host show every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, the morning after the show. The morning after boxing show, we talk about all the big fights from Saturday. So you know this Sunday morning with everything that's going on, fire, bro. It's going to be fire. Now, back to our prediction, though. Kieron Conway versus James Metcalf. Kieron Conway, 25 years old, fighting out of the UK, orthodox fighter, 5'11½". 16-2-1 record, that one draw was to Ted Cheeseman, and he only has 3 knockouts. Not a huge power puncher, but punch is solid enough. Knockouts ain't everything. James Metcalf, 33 years old, 5'9", orthodox fighter. He's knocked out 10 of his last 12 opponents. He has a 21-1 record, with 13 of his victories coming by way of knockout. Fighting styles, bro. Kieron Conway looked like he can punch hard, but for whatever reason, he don't stop people. But he hit hard enough to where, number one, you ain't just gonna walk through him. Number two, if you defensively irresponsible, he can hurt you. He just had a fight with Suleiman Sissoko where I feel like he lost almost every round. But in the 9th round, he almost ended the fight with an uppercut, hurt Sissoko, dropped Sissoko. You know what I'm saying? Kieron Conway is somebody that can hurt you if you're not careful. Now, he's a boxer because he ain't got no power really. And he's somebody that comes behind, you know, flat feet with a high guard, but he got good fundamentals and good boxing skill. He's not really a huge counter puncher, but he'll dog it out with you on the inside. He'll throw the 1-2, but not really, you know, leading with the right hand, throwing from different angles and things of that nature. But if you let him come forward, you let him build his confidence, and you're not on his level, or you're a lower level domestic fighter, he can beat you. And he's beat a lot of guys. Like Ted Cheeseman is one of the high level 154 pounders over there. They had a draw. Ted Cheeseman, we'll be doing his fight next. We'll be predicting his fight. But Kieron Conway has been in there with some top guys. Now, James Metcalf, the only time he's been in there with a top guy was Ted Cheeseman. Ted Cheeseman stopped him. Now, that was a war because Ted Cheeseman will throw with you and throw some more with you, and he won dog it out. That was a war, but Ted Cheeseman was able to catch him. He was able to hit him at will. And James Metcalf had his moments in that fight where it looked like he rocked Ted Cheeseman, but Metcalf is trying to come through behind. He's trying to come forward behind hooks and uppercuts. I did see him fight off the back foot against his last opponent before Cheeseman, but that was a low-level opponent that, you know, I feel like my son might be able to beat up. And my son is 12 years old. Like, it was like that, bro. Like, he was fighting somebody that really didn't have any business in boxing. And that's my issue with James Metcalf is I don't think it's real, bro. When you look at his resume, like 3 of his last 7 fights, his opponents' combined losses were 135. They've lost 135 fights in just 3 of his last 7 opponents. Then you look at the other ones, they got winning records, and you look at their resume is against dudes with like hundreds of losses on their records and shit. So he ain't fought nobody. And the one time that he did step up, he lost in dramatic fashion and KO, got hit at will, and really couldn't do anything. And Ted Cheeseman started being able to see his punches coming. They went in an all-out war, but Cheeseman ended up getting the better of him, hurt him a few times in that fight, and eventually stopped him. I don't think Kieron Conway is going to stop James Metcalf. I think their paths to victory, Metcalf got to catch Kieron Conway with something and knock him out. But then I got to understand that Sissoko couldn't knock him out. And Sissoko hits harder than Metcalf and has been at a much higher level, in my opinion. You know, Olympian type shit. Real boxing skills, you know. Somebody that you could be like, yo, can he challenge for the top of the division? Now, I think he's a little bit under that, but he's a world-class fighter, bro. And Kieron Conway went rounds with him, had moments in that fight. I just think he actually had a draw with Ted Cheeseman. Ted Cheeseman couldn't just hit him when he wanted to and walk through him. He was able to score enough to where some feel like he won that fight. He's a workman, bro. And he if you not on his level, he usually will show and outpoint you and outscore you. So for Metcalf, I believe he got to win by knockout. Look, he going to be the shorter fighter with the shorter arms. So if he get into a jabbing contest, a boxing contest, I favor Kieron Conway. And then James Metcalf is so defensively irresponsible coming in, I worry about him getting caught with shots on the way in. And then he'll be punching up. He'll be punching up on Conway, and Conway is slick enough and has a good enough chin to where I don't know if Metcalf will be able to hurt him. Whereas Conway, I can see him on the inside. I like some of the things he does, uppercuts on the inside, hooks down low to the inside. He just has better boxing fundamentals than James Metcalf, in my opinion, and those boxing fundamentals have been put to the test against guys like Ted Cheeseman, against guys like Suleiman Sissoko, and he didn't break down, bro. He didn't break down. And another key factor I see in this fight, while both fighters are coming off of losses, Kieron Conway got outboxed for the most part. He didn't just get beat up. He didn't just get hurt multiple times. You know what I'm saying? He did get beat, but not beat up. And he was in that fight to the end, and he actually caught Sissoko with a shot in the 9th round that almost made my prediction wrong, because I did that prediction and picked Sissoko to win. I worry about Metcalf coming off of a tough-ass fight against somebody like Ted Cheeseman. Did that take something out of you? Like, I find it hard to believe that he's going to fight Ted Cheeseman, get in that all-out war, right? Then after he get in the all-out war, he get hurt like in the 3rd or 4th round. Cheeseman damn near stopped him then. Then they get into the war some more. Cheeseman's landing great shots on him. Then he catches him with a left hook that damn near sleeps his ass, turns him into a zombie. So just an all-out war, brutal fight. And then the very next fight, you're going to perform better. They didn't take, like, fights take stuff out of these fighters. And I find it hard to believe he's the older fighter by 8 years. He's 8 years older than Kieron Conway. And so I find it hard to believe that didn't take something out of him that could play into Kieron Conway's advantage. Another thing, Kieron Conway on one of the scorecards in the Suleiman Sissoko fight, they had him winning the fight. Now, if you go back and watch that fight, if you watched that fight the first time, the judge that scored the fight in favor of Conway should never judge a fight again, because there's no way in hell Conway won that fight, right? I say that to say the younger fighter that clearly one of the judges, it was in somebody's pocket. Who do you think that Matchroom, the zone, who do you think they pushing here if it's a close fight? You think they want another draw on Conway's record if it's a close fight? You think if it's 7-5 in favor of Metcalf with some swing rounds in there, you know, you think they're going to get those swing rounds to Metcalf and let him edge a close decision? Or you think they're going to get him rounds to Conway and let him edge that decision? And then on top of all that, on top of it making sense from the business perspective, on top of the wear and tear that I believe Metcalf suffered in the Cheeseman fight, and then to turn around and have to fight somebody like Conway who's physically strong, who's going to land good shots on you because of your defense, who might not be the hardest puncher, but he's a solid puncher. You add those two things to the business of it, I don't know. I don't know, man. I got Conway, bro. I got Conway. I'm going to pick him by decision. And I'm going to say it's a pretty clear decision where we may be looking up. We may be looking up. And we'll be like, damn, man, Metcalf still coming forward. He's still throwing shots. But Conway just, the jab is working. He's landing right hands on him. He's winning the exchanges on the inside. He's able to control the distance better. Metcalf is winging shots, throwing and missing because he's throwing from too far out. And Conway's doing damage to him. I think that's what we're going to be saying to ourselves towards the middle to the end of this fight. I think it starts off competitive. And then about round 4, round 5, Conway starts getting his distance. Conway starts working behind that jab because he got a pretty nice jab, bro. He starts working behind that jab, using his length and his physical dimensions to his advantage, and he ends up outpointing and winning a unanimous decision against James Metcalf, man. That's my pick, bro. I got Kieron Conway in this one. Kieron Conway over James Metcalf. Conway, don't let your boy down, bro. I didn't pick you because I thought Sissoko would get you. He got you. I'm picking you because I think you're going to get James Metcalf, okay? Do not let me down, bro. He has to be worried about Metcalf's work rate. He has to be worried about Metcalf's power. But again, I don't know how real the power is considering the people that he has knocked out and who he has done it against. Because he ain't stopped Ted Cheeseman. He hurt him a little bit, landed some good shots on him. But Ted Cheeseman was able to take it, right? And Ted Cheeseman power got the better of him. And I believe, you know, him and Ted Cheeseman might have similar power. But Ted Cheeseman, I think, probably hits a little bit harder than Metcalf. And Conway took Ted Cheeseman punches just fine, bro. So I got Conway, man. I think he's just overall a little bit better, bro. Not by much, you know, not no landslide. Not where he going to win 10 rounds to 2, 11 rounds to 1. Clear victory, though, about 8 rounds to 4. You know, 8 rounds to 4, and he going to get out of here with a W, bro. That's my pick. Who you got? Let me know in the comment section. Comment down below, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. If you want me on the panel, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. Follow me on Twitter. The Twitter handle is @KOBoxing86TV. That's @KOBoxing86TV. Don't forget about the live shows. Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Sundays, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time with the singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. I appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here, y'all. Peace.